Welcome to DerekWeaver.com. In this video we will discuss receiving, unpacking, and assembling your W-957 wheel balancer. We have added several labels to the crate prior to shipping in addition to the address label. The green warning label is an indication to the freight company the product should not be double stacked to limit damage. The white warning label provides instructions to you, the user, regarding inspection and signing of the delivery receipt. And the orange label is an indication to the freight company the product should be handled with extra care. Your wheel balancer will ship in an undamaged crate similar to this crate. When you receive the balancer prior to signing the delivery receipt, it is important that you inspect the crate for damage. If your inspection reveals damage, be certain to note the damage on the delivery receipt prior to signing the delivery receipt. The first step in unpackaging the wheel balancer is undoing the tin tabs at the bottom of the crate. The second step in unpackaging your wheel balancer is removing the top of the crate. You'll probably need assistance for this step. After the crate has been removed, inspect the wheel balancer for damage and remove the shrink wrap. Hold the hood in place after removing the stretch film, as it is unbalanced and can fall and be damaged. Remove the accessory box, which is a little bit heavy, and set it to the side. And now you can remove the hood. Unbolt the wheel balancer from the skid using a 10mm socket. Remove the two handles from the accessory box. We will use those as lifting points to remove the balancer from the skid. Now we will install the storage pegs on the left side of the balancer, as seen here. This gives a good solid lifting point for removing the balancer from the skid. Now remove the balancer from the skid. Now that we have unpackaged the wheel balancer and placed it in its desired location, we can begin the assembly. We will begin the assembly by adjusting the display. To vertically adjust the display, you must loosen the four 10mm nuts on the back right-hand side of the machine. Raise the display to its desired location and gently tighten the four 10mm nuts on the back right-hand side of the machine. Loosen the two wing nuts on the back of the display to adjust the display. Now you can rotate the display arm to the desired location. Once you have the display adjusted to your satisfaction, you can tighten the two wing nuts on the back of the display and tighten the four 10mm nuts on the right-hand side of the machine. The next step is to install the 36mm shaft using an 8mm Allen wrench. To begin the installation of the hood, remove the two hood bolts with an 8mm Allen wrench and a 17mm socket. Now slide the hood onto the hood shaft. With the hood on the hood shaft, align your bolt holes and insert your Allen head bolt. Screw the 17mm nut onto the bolt and tighten. Now that you've assembled your wheel balancer, you can plug it in and power it on with the power button on the left-hand side of the machine. At this point, we will go through the function of each button on the display panel. When you initially turn on the machine, it is set for dynamic two-plane balancing, clip-on weights on the inside and outside of the wheel, and the weight units is set to grams. Each button on the display board has a specific function. We will now explain the function of each button. The DIS plus and DIS minus buttons allow you to enter the distance dimension. The BR plus and BR minus buttons allow you to enter the wheel width dimension. The DIA plus and DIA minus buttons allow you to enter the wheel diameter dimension. The house button allows you to enter the program mode to change factory settings. The people button or precision button, when depressed, gives you the exact amount of imbalance for a given tire wheel assembly. The C button changes your weight measurement from ounces to grams. The STA-DYN button changes from static to dynamic mode. The MOT button changes to motorcycle mode and allows you to balance motorcycle wheels when you have the proper accessories. The ALU1 button allows you to enter the alternative weight placement mode 1, which requires stick-on weights on the inside and outside of the wheel. The ALU2 button allows you to enter alternative weight placement mode 2, which allows you to use stick-on weights only on the inside of the wheel. And the ALU3 button allows you to enter alternative weight placement mode 3, which requires a clip-on weight on the inside and a stick-on weight on the inside. The stop button clears your windows, inner and outer, and also stops the machine during a spin cycle. The start button begins a spin cycle. Your W-957 wheel balancer is now unpacked and assembled. Prior to use, we recommend calibrating the machine. Thank you for choosing DerekWeaver.com for all of your automotive equipment needs.